1440 KVON and 99.3 The Vine. This is Kellie. Good morning. It's 7:12, and in the studio with me right now is Bay Area pilot Stacey Chance. He flies for American Airlines. Good morning.
Good morning, Kellie.
You have created a fear of flying course, and that's actually how I first came across your name and who you were, because I took the course. And then I'd emailed you and told you how great it was. What led you to create this fear of flying course?
I've always been interested in, what passengers think, what makes them nervous, what makes them comfortable and stuff. And when the internet started coming along, I thought it'd be kind of fun to build a web page just as a hobby. And so I made an online course that's kind of interactive, where people would read the information. If they have any questions, they could email me. And then that allowed me to see what it is that bugs them, and I could modify the course. And so it kind of evolved. It was like almost a living creature that evolved. And now I got it down pretty specifically, I think, to what...
It's quite extensive. So did you meet a lot of people that had a fear of flying, or did they approach you before the flight and say, I'm really, really scared? Or, what was your experience?
Yeah, I'd get passengers that would come in and, say I'm really nervous, and they're just all shook up. And,
right.
And you only have a few seconds with them, and you wish you could, make them feel comfortable right away, but there's only so much you can do, in that limited amount of time.
Do you feel that has, fear of flying has increased since September 11th?
Yeah, it just added one more element for people to be afraid of. Yeah.
Well, we're speaking with pilot Stacey Chance. He flies for American Airlines, and he's created an online fear of flying course. What are some of the other fears that people have?
The biggest one seems to be the fear of losing self-control, that they're just going to panic and do something crazy on the airplane. So that's the number one fear. And then as far as flying, though, takeoffs bug a lot of people. Mm-hmm. Turbulence, of course. So those are the things that are on the top of the list.
And we don't really have to be afraid of turbulence.
No, it's...
you hesitated a little bit when you said that.
No. It's a normal part of flying. Planes are built to withstand turbulence. If they weren't, they shouldn't be flying. I wouldn't be flying if they couldn't handle turbulence. But,
right.
Yeah.
Because there's plenty of turbulence.
Yeah. Most flights are, totally smooth, but when you do get turbulence, it's kind of annoying and stuff, but it's a normal part of flying. And it doesn't really bug the pilots. We don't get upset or anything. It's just we do make an effort, though, to try to find a smoother ride by changing altitude or route or something.
And that's something that I learned so much from your course. And I think just understanding the process and what's going on with the flight helped me a lot. Because one thing that but what's ironic is I fly a lot. But when I would be involved in a situation where there's turbulence, then it would feel all of a sudden like I'd hear the engines fire up, and I'd feel myself going up or down. I didn't realize that was the pilot trying to get us into a less turbulent area. I thought we were losing control.
Oh, right.
Or there was something bad going on, or an engine was going out, or something like that.
Right. We'll call ahead to planes ahead of us to talk to air traffic control and try to find out, hey, how long is the turbulence going to last? Is a higher altitude or a lower altitude better? And that's when we'll increase power to climb or decrease power to go down to find a smoother altitude. So
what's some of the feedback that you've gotten about this online course?
I get lots of emails, and my course, is free, and I get donations, which is great to help support it. But the emails that I get from people are real rewarding, because I'll get stories from people who, maybe get married and have to go on a honeymoon to Hawaii, and they're really afraid. On top of all the other stresses, they're stressed about their honeymoon flight. And they take my course, and they're feeling, it's good to hear that they feel comfortable after taking the course, and now they don't have to worry about that. So
that's nice.
It's neat to... And people who maybe have new jobs have to go fly places.
Oh, yeah.
And to realize they can keep their job and continue to fly. So
because so many of us really need to fly for various reasons. Well, let's tell people how to find this course.
It's online, and it's fearofflyinghelp.com. And if you just Google Fear of Flying or my name, Stacey Chance, it'll come up pretty much number one on the search results. And then I've also made, a year ago, I produced a video. I don't know if you know about that.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see a video.
A DVD called Prepare to Fly. And it evolved out of my course. I just took all what I've learned making this course and produced an hour-and-a-half video. And that's fearofflyingdvd.com. So
great. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, you can buy that or download it online, too, for your iPods or watch on your computer and stuff like that.
Oh, that's great. Well, Stacey Chance, pilot for American Airlines, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
We really appreciate it.